He left her and never looked back. But what he didn't know was that his decision would come back to haunt him in ways he could never have imagined. Mark stood in the large, modern office, staring out the window, his mind racing with thoughts of the past. It had been 18 years since he walked away from her, and yet here he was, a successful billionaire with everything he could ever want. Or so he thought. He had moved on, building a life full of wealth, influence, and power, but there was always something missing. He couldn't shake the feeling that his past had unfinished business. The woman he had left behind, Sarah, had borne his child, and he had never known. He couldn't even begin to imagine the life she had built without him. He didn't know if she ever thought of him, but he never stopped thinking about her, even as he built his empire. But now, as he stood in the middle of his office, he couldn't help but wonder, what if he had made the wrong choice? What if everything he had achieved meant nothing without her and their child? That's when it happened. The email. It was from a woman named Emma Williams, and the subject line was simple: "We need to talk." Mark didn't recognize the name, but when he opened the email, his world came crashing down. The words on the screen told him everything he needed to know. Emma was the daughter of Sarah, the woman he had abandoned years ago. And now, Emma was a rising business star, a woman who had taken the business world by storm. The moment Mark read those words, he knew he had made the biggest mistake of his life. Emma was his daughter, and he had missed out on everything. The pain of knowing he had abandoned her, and Sarah was too much to bear. He had made the decision to leave them behind, but now he had to face the consequences. The email ended with a single sentence: "I want to meet you." He didn't know what to expect, but one thing was certain: his life was about to change forever,